What's up, Firefit Nation, and welcome to day 15 of training to become a firefighter. Let's go ahead and get into the update. The weight's still the same. It's about 360, 362. Nothing much has changed there. Push-ups and sit-ups are still the same. Pull-up is still the same. The run is still the same as well. So let's go ahead and get into the workout. So right here, we're doing our mobility workout, getting our hips open, doing heel clicks. Then we went ahead and went into these 90s transitions. And yeah, these are going to open up the hips really well. Then we went ahead and went into these planks. It required 3 sets of 20 seconds. Last week, I know I did a minute, but the regimen calls for 20 seconds this time. And honestly, I trust it because I was hurting at like the 15-second mark. You guys see me shaking. Look at my hair shaking. But you know what happened next? Absolute shutdown, followed by immediate prayer hands. And real quick, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. Week 2 is out now, and let's go ahead and get back into the workout. Then we went ahead and got into these landmine reverse lunges, 10 on each side. So that's 20 a set. And man, when I tell you my legs were burning, they were burning, brother. Then we went ahead and got into these dead bugs with the exercise ball. And that's always a great core workout. Love it every time. Then I went ahead and got into these RDLs, and let me tell y'all, man, it's always the simplest movements that hurt the most. Then I had somebody come in the gym and like, yo, man, why you got them weapons of mass destruction out? I said, look here, man, I don't know where you from, but here in Texas, it's open carry, baby. Yeehaw. Then we went ahead and got into these hack squats, and let me tell you, boy, these burn every single time. But you know what it is. You got to trust the process, and I don't shy away from a challenge, baby. And everybody's asking me where I get my shirts from. Hey, man, I get these from Burlington's. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, nothing expensive. $6 shirts, you know what it is, baby. After that, we went ahead and got into these cable rotations, and after that, I was into the workout. But other than that, guys, make sure you guys tap back in tomorrow for day 16. Until then, stay safe, show love where love is due, and get fit. Peace. What's up, Firefit Nation, and welcome to day 16 of training to become a firefighter. And today I'm helping my little brother prepare to move to California. Let's get into it. So today's workout was 30 minutes of a Stairmaster, but since I was already going up and down the stairs for 2 hours, I just went ahead and substitute that. And man, I was absolutely fried out there. You know what came next? Absolute shutdown, followed by immediate prayer hands. I did not want to be bothered after this. And if you thought this was it was not. We just went ahead and moved all his girlfriend's stuff into the U-Haul. So after that, we went ahead and had to go home and face my stairs. And oh my God, I honestly, I hate moving, guys. Like, I don't care how big, how small it is. I absolutely hate moving. It's no fun in it for me at all. But we ended up packing it in a timely manner, guys. It wasn't too crazy, probably about 4 hours. Now all we got to do was put his car on the trailer in the morning and we up out of there. But that's it for today. Check back in tomorrow for day 17. Stay safe, show love where love is due, and get fit. Peace. What's up, Firefit Nation, and welcome back to day 17 of training to become a firefighter. And as you guys can tell, we're on the way to California. Yay. 20-something hours in the truck. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into the workout. So as you guys can tell, we're on the road. So trying to work out, you think would be a little bit of complication. But shout out to Mitch because he went ahead and made it a body circuit workout, the same one that me and my brother did last week. So it worked out perfectly. So here was the plan. Basically, every time we stopped, I was going to do 2 sets because the whole body circuit is 6 sets, and we stopped 3 times. So here's the first set, and after every set, I went ahead and did push-ups to failure just because I wanted to do a little extra since I was on the road, and I felt like it. After that, when we got into New Mexico, I actually see twin dust twisters. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it was pretty cool. After that, we went ahead and stopped again. This is the second set of 2 sets, yeah, whatever. You know what it is. And then after that, I did my push-ups to failure. Might as well go ahead and get some X work. X work never hurt nobody. Then when we got into Arizona, we seen this absolute beautiful sunset. Honestly, it just made the trip even that more special. Then it was on to my third and final set of 2 sets. Yeah, you guys get what I'm trying to say. But honestly, guys, this was it for today. Check back in tomorrow for day 18 of training to become a firefighter. Until then, stay safe, show love what love is due, and get fit. Peace. What's up, Firefit Nation, and welcome to day 18 of training to become a firefighter. So last night, we ended up stopping off in Glendale, Arizona. Apparently, our hotel was right across from State Farm Stadium, which is the Arizona Cardinal Stadium. The crazy thing about this whole thing, across the street, they're building like an amusement park resort type of thing. So that's pretty cool. I mean, other than it being 102 at midnight, I mean, it was pretty cool. Anyways, after a little bit of shut-eye, we got back on the road and ended up reaching the California state line and then proceeded to travel through every single mountain in California. Did not know California was like that. After getting to the hotel, went ahead and got some homework done. Hey, guys, you ain't got to be the smartest, but you ain't got to be the dumbest. That's the best thing somebody's ever told me. After that, I went ahead and got into my workout, had to get a quick stretch in. Then I went ahead and got into my workout regimen, which was a run. I had a run for 18 minutes. It was intervals of walking and running. And you know what happened next? Absolute shutdown, followed by immediate prayer hands. After hitting the factory reset, I thought about getting some extra work in, and I went ahead and did these V-ups. These right here are absolute great for the core. Definitely get shredded, you feel me? And then after that, I went ahead and got into these Boshi ball push-ups, and let me tell you, boy, my chest was on fire. Ended up doing 3 sets of failure. But that's it for today, guys. Check back in tomorrow for day 19. Until then, stay safe, show love where love is due, and get fit. Peace. What's up, FireFit Nation, and welcome to day 19 of training to become a firefighter. And right now, I'm on the way to the gym. So after I helped my brother move everything into his new apartment, I went ahead and went to the gym. And to get to the gym, you could either take the stairs or you could take the elevator. Yeah, I know, fancy, right? Now, the gym is a 3 open room gym. It's super huge. But let's get into the workout. So I went ahead and did these incline dumbbell press, 3 sets as usual. Superset it with this around the world kettlebell, 30 pounds. You know what it is, trying to move up in weight. Then I went ahead and went to these offset push-ups. You got to get both sides. And when I tell you my arms were on fire, boy, my arms were on fire. And these were also supersetted with some V-ups. And yeah, I went ahead and moved up in weight and got the 30-pounder. And yeah, boy, I was absolutely on fire. Then I went ahead and got onto the Stairmaster after the rest of the workout. Now, the only reason why I didn't get to record the rest of the workout, guys, is because the gym was super packed in there. It was like when I first got there, it was empty, but then within the first 10 minutes of me being there, it got super packed. So most of the time I was working in sets with other people, which is fine because, the workout is more important anyways. But that's it for today, guys. Check back in tomorrow for day 20. Until then, stay safe, show love where love is due, and get fit. Peace. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and check out the YouTube channel. We're up to 150 subscribers, y'all. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's keep growing. What's up, FireFit Nation? And welcome to day 20 of training to become a firefighter. Let's get into it. So as you guys know, Saturdays are for recovery and the Stairmaster. So went ahead and hit the Stairmaster for 30 minutes after I did my recovery stretches, which wasn't pretty bad. Honestly, I feel like I'm getting a lot better, but it's still a good burn. Those were the only things on my workout regimen today, but I felt like getting a little extra work in. So I went ahead and got on the bench, 3 sets of failure, and yeah, it was a great pump. Then I went ahead and got on the cable machine, did some cable pushes. And real quick, guys, can we just take a second just to look at the backdrop? Who wouldn't want to work out in this gym? Real quick, guys, I just want to give a huge shout out to you guys for all the encouraging words, all the support, all the love you guys have been showing in these past couple of weeks. I got something cooking up for you guys, so stay tuned for that. And once again, guys, I appreciate you so much. But let's get back into the workout. And you guys know what happened next. Absolute shutdown. Yeah, I forgot that the elevator was on the opposite side of the stairs, so I had to walk down the stairs. So, I had to get it to the prayer hands. Other than that, guys, that's it for today. Check back in tomorrow for day 21. Until then, stay safe, show love where love is due, and get fit. Peace. What's up, FireFit Nation, and welcome back to day 21 of training to become a firefighter. And today, it's going to be a long day. Let's get into it. So today I'm flying back from San Francisco to San Antonio. So my flight was at 6 a.m. this morning. Honestly, I really hate flying. That's something about me, guys. I really do hate flying. Honestly, it's the taking off part that really gets me, but other than that, it's pretty cool. So my ticket was bought last minute, and I did not realize that I was going to have a 7-hour layover. Now, layovers they suck. I really like nonstops because I hate flying, but 7 hours? That's insane. But anyways, my first stop was LAX, and that's where I was going to be spending 7 hours, y'all. 7 hours. I still can't believe I really sat there for 7 hours. But anyways, we ended up landing. It looked really foggy and smoggy. It was, I don't know. It was weird why it looked like that. But yeah, so we're there. And then shout out to my brother's girlfriend's brother. He went ahead and got us a lift to go check out Hollywood Boulevard. And one thing I found out about Hollywood Boulevard, guys, is if you're not from there, you won't know that Hollywood Boulevard is a piece of crap. It is trashy, it's dirty, it smells, but it's also, a bucket list thing. You got to go there to see what it is. It was awesome seeing all the stars and everything. Also, this lady crashed into a parking meter, absolutely destroyed her car. Yeah, she was absolutely shut down after that one. After that, we went ahead and kept walking, saw a mural, Kobe, LeBron, Magic, and then went ahead and saw the Hollywood sign through this little opening in the ballpark on Hollywood Boulevard, which was pretty cool. Maybe next time I actually go up to the Hollywood sign. But yeah, it was cool, man. The boulevard was awesome, besides it just smelling like, crap and, homeless people everywhere. It was pretty cool. Then we went to downtown Los Angeles. It was pretty cool. We just drove by, Saw the crypto arena, but I didn't record it in here because you couldn't really see it. But yeah, man, downtown LA was pretty cool. Other than that, got back on the flight. And yeah, I honestly shout out to Southwest. This is a pretty cool experience. You could actually get to see like the progress of the flight. Shout out to Southwest. That's 10 out of 10. You know, you can see the elevation and everything. It was pretty cool. Besides some minor bumps here and there with some turbulence, you know, the flight was pretty cool, you know. But that's it for today, guys. Check back in tomorrow for day 22, the update for week 3. Until then, stay safe, show love where love is due, and get fit. Peace.